Right now, I'm going to a very special and awesome place. The place I'm going to is Blowing Cave. So this cave, it's actually right by, I believe it's Cushman, Arkansas. I've never been here before. All I know is that there's a lot of salamanders that live in there, like dark-sided salamanders and cave salamanders and hopefully grotto salamanders. That would be really cool. So I'm on the trail leading to it right now. I basically just had to park on the side of the road pretty much. All right, so basically that little trail kind of ended. Now I'm just kind of having to use Google Maps on my phone to try and get to it that way, because the trail, it looked like it kind of ended, so I'm just bushwhacking straight through it. I can hear water. Yeah, it's down that way. I haven't gotten to the bottom of this yet. Once I get to the bottom, I think there's gonna be a creek coming out of it, and that'll lead straight into it. Onto the creek. I think if I just keep following this creek, it's eventually gonna lead to the opening. But before that, I saw a little frog hopping around, and oh shoot. It's a, almost lost him there. It's a pickerel frog. Little young pickerel frog right there. Oh my gosh. I just wanna show him to you guys real quick, yeah. She got a little pickerel frog. I don't really see many of these, so it's always fun to see them. All right, well, I'm gonna let him go, and I think I hear other people too, so I might not be the only one out here. I'm just about there. Oh my gosh, I see the opening from here. Oh, whoa. Yeah, let's get over there, man. So this is actually just a wall. Right up there is the opening. And I mean, I'm telling you, the temperature change just got like ridiculous. It's so much colder now. I mean, this is unreal. So let's get to it. Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
I used to go to Memphis every day last year.
Oh, no way, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm actually really interested in the salamanders that live in here. There's a lot of different species. Holy crap. Wow, there's a friendly neighborhood bullfrog. Oh, man. Just look at this place. So right now, pretty much what I'm doing is I'm in this little tunnel thing here, and I'm just shining looking for cave salamanders and dark-sided salamanders and, you know, whatever else might be in here. Hopefully I turn up something. I know they're in here, so I just gotta get lucky. I see a salamander. I can't tell which species it is from here, but let's take a look. I think it's a cave salamander. Yep, it's a cave salamander. Look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Dude, no freaking way. This is so awesome. Here, take a look at this salamander. What a freaking salamander. I've seen these before, but it never gets old, ever. And I mean, look at this one too. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's keep looking. There might be more up in here somewhere else too. Oh my gosh, there's another one right there. Look up there, see it? He's right there. Holy crap. There's another one right here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna keep looking and see how many more I can find. I mean, this is amazing. Woo! It's a bit of a squeeze, but something really cool that I never thought I'd experience, at least in the near future. So I can't complain at all about this. This is amazing. I mean, this place is just, wow. I mean, I've barely even experienced the first slight bit of it. So, I mean, there's still a lot left to explore. I just made it to a slightly more open area, and there's a cave salamander up in there. You can kind of see them, but not really. There's a cave salamander right here. Yeah, there's another cave salamander there. There's another pretty big one right here. Look at this one. That's a big one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I literally could just keep shining my light around and I'd probably see another one in no time. This is cool as hell. What in the world is that? What's with this tunnel? Where in the heck does that lead? What in the world is that? Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like this in my life. So I went ahead and brought one of the cave salamanders out here so I could get pictures of him, and now y'all can get a much better look at him. I mean, this salamander is awesome. I mean, they're red or orange with all those black polka dot stripes. And usually they only live in caves, but you can find them in some places that don't live in caves. But nonetheless, if there are caves around, these guys tend to prefer to live in those habitats for some reason. Nobody really knows. They're kind of trying to figure it out because you can tell this definitely is not an exclusively cave-dwelling species because of its bright colors and its bulgy eyes. They have pretty good vision, which is not typical for species that specifically live in caves. But, you know, these guys, they choose to live in them for whatever reason, and people are trying to figure it out. Yeah, that's one of hopefully many of these guys to come. Let's go back, way back into there, and see what kind of crazy stuff we see. So now, I'm actually going inside the cave itself. I mean, that was barely past the opening. Now I'm actually breaching the interior. I mean, this is just gonna be crazy. I cannot wait to see what I see in there. Well, that didn't take long. There's another cave salamander back in there. I mean, who knows how many of these things I'm gonna see today. I mean, they could be all up in here. I mean, they are, so. Gosh, there's another cave salamander, but this one's actually like right out in the open. And it looks weird too. That's a little weird looking of a cave salamander to me. And it's pretty big. Whoa. Oh my gosh, let's just see how many more of these things we can find. And just a reminder, if you're ever in a cave, do not do stuff like this. I mean, just don't. There's nothing cool or funny or anything about it. It's just inconsiderate and stupid. I mean, this is a beautiful natural monument, and I mean, people have spray painted all over it because they think they're important enough to do that. So if you're one of the people that do this kind of stuff and you're watching this, stop. It's not funny, it's not cute, it's none of that, okay? Just stop. Pisses me off. Don't do it. But on a more amusing and funny note, there are stories of people that live in this cave that have blue skin, that live like really, really far back in the cave. I think it's a bunch of hocus, but how cool would that be? I mean, that would be pretty interesting. I feel like they would have had a bunch of people with cameras out there seeing them by now if they were actually there, but all kinds of mysteries surrounding places like this. It's really cool. So now I'm starting to go a good ways deeper into this cave here. You know, you can see, you can't even see the opening anymore. And I mean, yeah, this thing keeps going and going and going, so we'll see what crazy stuff I see. Maybe deeper in the cave, but I'm definitely not done seeing these guys. These cave salamanders, they're still popping up every here and there, which is just so cool. Let's keep on looking. So I just got out of a really tight space right there, and now it's opening up again. You know. Whoa, oh my gosh. It just opens up into this big room. There's a giant pool in there, and what in the world? This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Man, I'm telling you, if I had a waterproof light, I would totally go swimming down in this. I mean, that is deep. Like, get some goggles, go shine in there, I mean, see what's down there. I mean, that'd be crazy. And, you know, look at this. Yet another cave salamander. It's just crazy thinking, like, how many people came out here and went in this cave, but, like, never came out. You know, I just can't help but to wonder that. And that just goes back for miles. I literally just keep going farther and farther back into this thing. And just squeeze through that little thing. And, you know, sure enough, I pop out on the other side and there's another cave salamander just chilling out. But, tell me this is not one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So I just squeezed through all that. And, I'm not gonna go any farther because look at what this freaking led to. Oh my god. This is just like a gigantic cave pool. Here, I'm gonna go down this way just a little bit, trying to get a better look at all this. I'm gonna have to grab onto those ropes, so I'll have to turn the camera off for a second. So basically the way this works is that there's this little string here, and if you follow the string, then that's, you know, the way out. That's where it keeps going, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn around now. But oh, look at that. There's another cave salamander back there. You can kind of see him. I mean, these guys have been hanging out around here throughout the entire thing, so I mean, look at this last little bit that I found. It just leads into this amazing pool of spring water. You know, I have no idea what the heck's going on right here, but it almost looks like that gigantic little thing up there is coming from the surface, and all this water is just like oozing through the ground from somewhere. I don't know what the deal with it is, but it's really cool. Look at this one. He's just hanging out right in the open of all this. I mean, like, he's not really even in a crevice or anything. I walked right by him the first time. Alright, let's go ahead, head back, and we'll head out. This is the quick and dirty way out of here. Just slide up. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's pretty muddy in here. Just warning you. You can kind of see that there. I mean, I am definitely getting my fair share of mud, which I'm no stranger to, but one thing I want you to notice real quick is just listen to how quiet it is. Here, just listen. Okay, I mean, you can literally hear almost nothing. And if I turn my light off, pitch black darkness, absolutely no light. I mean, you can see literally nothing in here. So let's finalize this exit of this cave, and we'll see what I can do about this little departure I've got. I made it out. I can see light at the end of the tunnel. Holy crap. So I'm on my way out, and I just now found the salamander species I was looking for. This is a dark-sided salamander. Now, these guys live in conjunction with the cave salamanders, but they're just a little bit different because they're yellow. They've got a little bit of different patterning on them. Now, this one, I've seen pictures of dark-sided salamanders. This one looks a little bit, different. It almost looks like a hybrid, but I don't know. But it's still, really cool getting to see one of these things. He's a little hyperactive, but nice. Hopefully I'll see a few more of these when I'm going out. I made it out of the cave. So one thing I'll say is that if you don't like getting dirty, maybe this place isn't exactly the place for you if you want to go really far back, because I am absolutely covered in filth right now, which I am totally cool with. It's totally part of the experience, but man, you'll get dirty if you come out here, so be ready for that. But unreal. Okay, so I just shined my light back in there, and I pulled out 2 salamanders. We've got one either long-tailed or dark-sided salamander, pretty sure it's a dark-sided, and a slimy salamander, a little baby. Something happened to his tail at some point. You can kind of see how it got chewed off there. So better look at the slimy right here. This is the first slimy I've seen over here, so that's cool. Oh, what are you doing, dude? And then there's the dark-sided salamander right there. He's going back into his little crevice, so I'll let them do just that. Anybody know what type of crayfish this is? And this is a super wacky looking crayfish. It's like bright orange. That's really neat. I haven't seen anything like it ever. Okay, so I just flipped this rock and I found this salamander right here. I don't know if this is a grotto salamander or not. I want to say it is. If this is a grotto salamander, somebody please tell me that knows better than me, because I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know for sure. He was under this rock that I flipped right, I don't know, somewhere right there. But there's a few babies in there too, but this was the bigger one that was in there. He's still got some gill action going on there, so it's not a fully matured adult yet. I can't really think of anything else this would be, so definitely tell me, because I would be thrilled if it was. Alright, well I think that's just about it for Blowing Cave. Gotta say, if you all ever get the chance to come out here and do what I just did, do it. I mean, that was one of the craziest experiences I've had in a very long time. I guess I'll see you all in the next video, and hopefully I keep finding cool stuff here in Arkansas.